Alright, let's go do Shades of the Blight and talk to Morgan at the Cobbled Swan. Whoops. Oh. Travel to Docktown. And I think we'll bring Davrin because apparently this has to do with Darkspawn and the Grey Warden, so I feel like it's a good person to take. And then we'll... I wonder, do I have a port near? Yes, I do. Okay. Sweet. Love the little fast travel opinions, whatever you call them.
Are the serving sizes here getting smaller?
They didn't deserve this. No one does.
No one does. Hey, Harding.
I heard some people lost their homes.
Meet Morgan at the Cobbled Swan. Talk to Morgan. The team pursues leads that reveal disturbing information about the spread of the blight, but also gains some unexpected aid.
Why did Morgan want to meet in Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlathan?
Indeed. But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Well, look who it is.
Good to see you, Lace.
Rook,
Hey.
you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition? Well, this is Inquisitor Llewellyn, the woman who led us all.
My Quinn. I greet you.
Andarin Artishon. Anathara. I wish we could be meeting without our gods threatening to blight the world.
A blight that spreads wider with each passing heartbeat.
Morrigan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric. You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganon and Gillenane.
This seems so... You can count on me.
I won't let you down. Don't worry about me. Worry about the people you've recruited, and about the people depending on you. I only sealed the breach because I had people like Cassandra, Leliana, and Cullen with me from the start. Without Dorian's magic and Josephine's diplomacy, we never would have come together to stop Corypheus. Years later, I had to disband the Inquisition, but I never lost the friends who had gotten me through it all. Ultimately, they're the only ones you can really count on. Do right by them, and you'll find your way.
We've got the makings of a good team, I think. We'll do our best.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
How are you here?
If the South is in such turmoil, why come up here just to talk? And how did you get here so fast?
Did you think you were the only one to unlock the secrets of the Illuvians?
Morgan helped the Inquisition use the Illuvians to travel.
While I lack the Dreadwolf's Viravus, I may still scurry between the walls of this world to be where I might do the most good. The Inquisitor asked to meet you, and I thought it might help you to meet her.
Tell me more about the South.
I thought the gods were mostly active up here. It's really that bad in the South?
Elganon and Gillenane have indeed restricted their activities to the north. But the forces they deployed to the south, the strange new Darkspawn, have spread fear and corruption greater than any blight in history.
Darkspawn have cut through the center of Orlais. Valrorio and Halam Shiral are barely holding out. Ferelden would have fallen already, if not for help from Orzammar. With Denerim lost, the Fereldans are holding the line at Redcliffe. The Free Marches have the worst of it. Acting Viscount Aveline Valen led the evacuation of Kirkwall. She's taking her people and what's left of her army to help Prince Vale keep Starkhaven.
Maker, we didn't know. My ma...
Don't worry. I called in a favor with the Divine. Your mother's safe with some old friends.
Thank you.
The Inquisition might be gone, but my name still carries some weight. I've used it to get people working together where they can. Again, the South is my problem, not yours, Rook. You stop the gods, and I'll make sure the rest of Thedas doesn't fall to the blight.
I gotta say, the music is annoying. Just a tad. I need your connections.
I've been having trouble getting people in authority to listen to us. If you help with some of your political strength...
My political strength? Tevinter hates me.
Oh.
The Venatori helped make sure of that. And while I have a few friends in the Wardens, their leadership hasn't much cared for me since we clashed at Adamant Fortress.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
A wolf statuette. We've found others like it in the crossroads. Where'd you find yours?
I found it right around the time Solas's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the Veil. To him. Somehow.
Solas is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
Solas is trapped.
Solas is trapped in the Fade. He's not my biggest concern at the moment.
Solas is trapped in your dreams, and while he cannot match Elganon or Gillenane in strength, he is far more cunning. He is the Dreadwolf. He led a rebellion that lasted centuries. How many times do you think the gods thought him trapped and helpless?
I considered Solas a friend. I'd hoped to convince him to see reason. It's too late for that now. But still, if this can give you some insight, help you understand him, whatever it turns out to be, I hope that it helps.
We should go, Inquisitor. The armies in the south need you.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
Interesting. I wonder how different that interaction would have been if we had... Because then I carried over my old playthrough of Inquisition, like my first one, and I didn't romance Solas, so I'm curious how that dialogue would have been different. It seemed a bit awkward.
Father gives me an allowance.
But always nice to see Mommy Morgan. Okay, now let's do the Anderfels quest and meet up with Evka and Antoine. We also need... I want to see what we can buy from the Grey Wardens faction. And we're going to bring Davrin and Emmerich.
Rook, welcome to the Hosberg wetlands. I'd say make yourself comfortable.
This place is...
They're so
Foreboding?
cute.
Yes. Well, foreboding is normal here, but it's worse than usual.
The blight's always a problem in the Anderfels. It's not strange to find a corrupted patch of forest or swamp.
What is strange is the sudden surge of blight through the Hosberg wetlands. Much like the village you found, the blight here struck too quickly, and in strange forms.
It's choked the whole area, and the local village, Lavendel, was caught in it. But they're survivors. We can be grateful for that.
It's good you're here.
If there was a place that needed wardens...
Then here we are.
As far as we can tell, the gods you're chasing weren't here directly.
If the blight's really changed, then the changes are widespread. As for how much?
I can almost sense something in there. Another sound under the blight's usual song.
Stories say wardens sense blight. I never thought it was literal.
It happens when you join the Order. But that's more than I should say.
When we met, you tried to block the sound out. Now you hear too much.
If it helps, that's what we're here for.
I'm used to bad situations.
Okay, this all sounds awful, and we're standing in the middle of it, which is normal for me.
For us too.
So, what's the plan?
We heard rumors of the surge here and volunteered to investigate. The first warden expects a report. Soon.
If we want proof the blight's changed, then this place is where to find it.
But the way the blight left the village, we've had our hands full just keeping it back and helping the sick.
You need more to study.
Yes. The odd growths the blight has formed, like boils, they surround Lavendel. I need more samples.
You two research the blight?
So you two study the blight?
Formally? No. Well, maybe. It depends on your definition.
We travel a lot, and tend to get sidetracked by weird problems.
Who knew I'd roam so far from Orlais? If we want to help, we need to learn what we're dealing with.
Samples. That will be gross.
Samples. That's gonna be... gross? That's probably the best word for it.
I'll give you something to contain the blight. And watch for darkspawn out there.
Right. Darkspawn. Can't forget them.
Good luck.
I don't need luck. Okay. Damn, I got one way to run.
All right.
Okay, let's get into it. Whoops. Not that kind of into it. Oh, what's this?
There. That's our blight boil.
Little guy.
Got a sample. I'm guessing they'll need more than one.
Knowing how Antoine experiments, yes.
Oh shit. Is there even... Ew. No. Okay. Let's go back the other way. Ew, look at the water. Blech. Disgusting. Oh my god. That hurt.
Got the sample.
Not the cleanest of endeavors, but we're making fine progress.
What is going on over here? Ah. Oh no. Yeah, there we go.
Set that one up.
Oh, there's a nice big blight cyst. Hey, I don't want to walk in this damn water. So gross. I'm not gonna mess around with the cyst because I am underleveled as frick. Gross.
Got it.
If the gods spread blight, imagine the entire world remade like these infested wetlands.
I've never seen a surge like this.
Yeah, this is bad. Like, ew, gross bad. I saw something glowing. What was that glowing thing? Ooh. I still think I'm gonna keep the necro on right now. Wee. Yeah. Okay. Yippee. Rupert Voss's field checks. Dug the south field, dug the close field. Didn't dig again, keep moving. Shout a wish down a well and it will just say it again. Check the fields, it's there. I know it's right. Can't leave yet. Dug the south field, dug the close field, dug the south field.
Digging over the same areas. What was he searching for?
Well, whatever he was searching for, it got him killed, probably. Whoops. Holy. Hello.
On your guard.
That one's all set.
Keep that up, Rook. Get ready.
Stop running. Okay. What? Why are you shooting the ground? Excuse me. Okay. The auto tracking is a little annoying. An echo always answers back. It always listens too. As thanks for clearing the boards, it's making sure I'm ready. Nothing has changed. Has to change. The days don't have to change. Dad will be in the fields and Mom will feel better. Her voice is in the well now too. We just need everything ready before the blight comes. It was right about the dead birds. It's right about this too.
This echo made promises and then... Do you think it took them all?
I'm ready to go again.
It definitely did.
Well... An echo? Echo. Echo! Echo!
That's
not my voice. No.
What the fuck? I'm sorry, I'm so distracted by the voice on the wall.
Who are you? Are you? Hello? 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 Hello?
Is that it?
Hello?
I guess it is. They really listen to a strange voice. Oh, what's that? How do I get up here? Hello? Oh, I did not see the glaring, obvious rock.
Here they come.
Meh. Can I attack the crow? Nope. What is going on here? This is a big ass farm though, holy. Oh. How do I get in here? Chris?
Check out the ballista. Could be useful.
You just want to shoot stuff.
Who doesn't want to shoot stuff? Dude, what the frick?
this was farmland.
My word, you're right.
The blight took it recently.
Can I shoot the wall? Or what am I supposed to shoot? I guess nothing. Okay, what is this? Oh no! That's annoying.
Attacking the boils. It's not happening.
We need to stop it.
Ow. I didn't want to quick recover that way. Relax, dude. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Ow. Okay.
I'm ready, Rook.
Get slapped. What the hell is going on here?
And another sample.
That must be enough for an analysis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's get back to Evka and Antoine.
Alright. Oop. Let's go talk to Evka and Antoine. Oh, this is a... Oh, I could have fast traveled. Silly me. Ooh, does this... Can I read this? Nope. That's kind of a missed opportunity, too. Hello. Ooh.
Antoine? Antoine!
Yes? Yes, the blight samples. They're like nothing we've seen, or anything in the warden records. And I almost hear voices in it. The gods calling the blight.
I can't hear anything. But if you believe me...
We knew things were bad. But if the blight's being called, the situation's more unpredictable than we thought. We need to...
I give you two reign, and this is where it leads.
Eat my
Chasing
butt.
Rook's lies.
First, Warden,
Stay away from the blight and the wardens. How many times must you be told?
You don't scare me.
Do you think titles and bluster scare me?
And your venom is better directed toward your magisters.
Rook knew something was wrong.
I can hear it in the samples. The gods. She's telling the truth. The blight has changed. And that changes everything.
It changes nothing. Your sensitivity to blight is useful, Warden Antoine. But you've had more than one snake in your ear.
You want to chime in, Davrin? You won't listen, will you?
Why listen to the experts? You've clearly got this handled.
That's enough from you. You tampered with a ritual that unleashed blight. You did not know what you were doing then, and you don't now.
If gods control the blight, we need to change how we approach it.
Archdemons control blight, and we'd
Oh,
sense if one
boy.
had risen. We'd make the sacrifices needed to fight it.
But
The blight has increased. Now is not the time to lose focus. Wardens Evka and Antoine, are you sworn to combat the blight?
Yes, but...
Then report back to Weishaupt and do so.
Oh, brother.
That went poorly, even for a talk with him.
Do talks with him go well? Like, for real.
Are talks with him ever pleasant?
We talked about the rain once. It was neutral.
It was
So much
neutral.
for convincing the Wardens.
We can't give you the order, but you have us.
We'll keep tracking the Darkspawn and the Blight. We'll do what we can.
And if we learn the gods' plans, you will too.
That's kind of...
The elven god of monsters had been hard at work. She'd taken the Darkspawn and made them so much worse. Now, she and Elganon had their glorious new army. The risen gods were ready. And they had just the target.
Oh. Gross. What was the point of me bringing Davrin? You would think because he's a great warden, he would have chimed in. It just seems a little like it's missing some like interjection, you know? Antoine and Evka tried to convince the first warden that the blight was changed and the gods were responsible, but he refused to listen. It wasn't the outcome they wanted, but they weren't giving up there. Though ordered back to Weishout, Antoine and Evka promised to keep investigating the blight and send word if they learn anything more.
We should take a break.
Woo.
Head back to the lighthouse for a bit.
He finally agrees to meet for a report, then he all but calls you a liar.
I think you were included in that.
Thanks.
They're cute. I love them.
Rook, just got word. First Warden's
Oh.
calling everyone back to Weishaupt. Everyone except me, seems like.
You
Guess
were...
the First Warden didn't like me joining your team.
Calling Wardens back from all over Thedas is a big step. Did he give any reason why?
Not exactly, but I've heard rumors of a massive Darkspawn horde on the move. Even hearing there's an archdemon with them.
See, this is what I mean. Like, we had Davrin with us when the first warden was there talking to Evka and Antoine, and he didn't say anything to him, and Davrin didn't interject. I feel like that's a missed opportunity. I hope that's not the case for more interactions where we bring companions that are related to the factions and whatever. But that just seems a little... we need to warn them.
We need to warn the Wardens. Let them know what's coming.
Agreed. Rook, if the gods have an archdemon, Warden lore says archdemons only show up during a blight. Doesn't say anything about elven gods. Seems like the rules have changed, and we're going in blind. We need to know what we're up against.
I'll talk to Solas. See if he knows anything about any of this. Make sure the others are ready to move.
Oh boy, oh boy. Did we get something? What is it? Ah. Ah. Oh, is this a memory? Whoa, flashbang.
You cannot do this, Elganon. You swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
So, we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win, and now the Evenuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
Man. Power-hungry muffos?
That was strange. They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in each of our native languages.
Not just any memory. One of the Dread Wolves.
You don't say, Nev.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods? Well, mine and Davrin's, and Rook's.
Revelatory and also bad.
It's not every day you witness the start of a religion. I wonder if they're all this disappointing.
I wish they were monsters. Something grand and terrible. Seeing them like that, they're no better than Tevinter nobles.
But no worse, either. They were people. And people can let you down.
All right. What else can we take from this memory?
Elgranon was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solas, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
Mythal and Solas were close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Then she sides with Elgranon over him. A betrayal.
No wonder he was angry.
It sounded like Solas was loyal to Mythal. What did Elganon call him? Mythal's lapdog? And then she grabs power alongside Elganon instead of standing for her principles. I'd be angry too.
Angry enough to start a rebellion?
That's not how he'd see it. He didn't destroy the world. Elganon did. Solas did what he considered necessary to stop him.
Solas would try to justify what he did, but he'd also blame himself for what happened.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solas wishes to forget.
His regrets. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solas? He's trapped.
Right. But the Dread Wolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way out. Bet on it.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes open in the crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solas would have kept it in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
Are we gonna play a bunch of games now? Oh boy. Okay, let's go talk to Mr. Solas. What do you have to say for yourself, Egg?
How fares your battle?
The gods are moving against Weishaupt and the Grey Wardens. We've heard rumors the Darkspawn are being led by an archdemon.
And you have questions?
I need to know how archdemons relate to the gods. Are they just like the blighted dragons, or are they something else? I also need to know how to deal with the gods if they show up at Weishaupt.
I propose a bargain. I will answer your question if you answer mine.
What is your question, though?
How are the Grey Wardens? Do they understand the truth of the danger yet?
What if I answer with a lie?
You know I could just lie to you, right?
Indeed. But the truth is merely recalled, while a lie must be constructed. Knowing you would expend the effort to construct that lie rather than answer truthfully would tell me a great deal.
I see.
The first warden refuses to listen.
As I feared.
I tried diplomacy. I tried being firm. Nothing worked.
When I asked why you should be trusted to lead the fight, you said that nobody else was doing it. That sufficed for me. But you will need more to convince the Grey Wardens. They see themselves as destined to lead this battle. You cannot defeat Elganon and Gillenane without the Wardens. What will you do to bring them to your side?
It's about the first warden.
I don't have to convince all of them. I just have to convince the first warden.
Or remove him.
Oh.
Enjoyable as that is to imagine, I doubt the rest of the wardens would approve.
Did you know the Evanuris once numbered many more than those whose names survive in the Elven Pantheon? One warlord was particularly cruel. I sought to free his slaves, but so fearsome was his reputation that none would join me.
What did you do?
Kill
I
him.
made people laugh at
Oh.
him.
How did that help?
For 12 years. Every sound near him, from whispered pleas to shouted oaths to crackling fire, all became mocking laughter. His mind broke under the ridicule, and when he fell, his slaves rose up and joined me.
I doubt laughter is going to work on the first warden.
If not that, then what?
Also, that's like a long game thing. That's crazy. I don't know. Keep talking to the wardens. Dude, Solas, just give me
All I can really do
something.
is keep trying to get through to them.
Have you ever ridden home in a wagon and
Oh my
felt the
God.
streets go from
Egg.
pavement to dirt beneath the wheels? The horse is slow, and everything grows quiet as you're near home. What do you call that feeling?
I don't really have a word for it.
No, you do not. Elganon destroyed that emotion. He burned it from the mind of every living being. There were spirits of that feeling, just as there are spirits of joy, or fear, or despair. I begged them to fight.
What happened to them?
They waited too long. Without the emotion in this world to focus on, they faded until nothing remained. When you grow quiet, it is a part of your soul reaching for a feeling and finding emptiness. Because I failed.
I understand. I'm not going to fail.
How? What will you do?
Whatever is necessary.
Whatever it takes.
Easily said. But it will have to be enough for now. You have answered my question, and I owe you an answer in return.
Yes. The old gods of Tevinter, the archdemons.
There never were Tevinter gods. The archdemons, as you call them, were always merely the weapons of the Evanuris.
All right. Let's hope we can find the gods before they find their weapons.
Unfortunately, the Dragon Thrall's life force is bound to the Evanuris as both power and protection. You will not be able to kill or likely even harm one of the Evanuris until their Dragon Thrall is slain.
Tell me more of their dragons.
What can you tell me about the archdemons themselves?
Each is different, shaped by the whims and ego of its master. Elganon is the Lord of Tyranny. He would have ruled alone had Mythal not forced him to share power. Those who are strong, he molds into dictators themselves, with visions of godhood. Those who are weak, he crushes. His archdemon reflects him. It is huge, to feed his ego, the epitome of dragonkind, bent to his will.
Wow, you hate him.
Damn. Tell me what you really think of the guy.
He is cruelty and arrogance personified. All of the Evanuris were flawed, but he made all of them worse. By contrast, Gillenane was a servant of Andrew, whose skill at making monsters earned her promotion to the Evanuris. She is brilliant, ambitious, and unconstrained by anything you would understand as morality. In a kinder world, you would never need to see what she has done to her archdemon. In this world, I only hope you kill it quickly. In any event, the Evanuris will not be vulnerable until their archdemons are dead.
How did Tevinter gods talk?
The old stories of the Tevinter gods have them whispering in the dreams of ancient magisters. How did they do that? If they were just tools of the elven gods?
The archdemons were once high dragons. The Evanuris bound them as a source of power. When I imprisoned the gods, their dragons remained free. That was my mistake.
How so?
I never bound a dragon to myself, for I believed that to enslave another creature was immoral. As such, I did not understand the power that connection gave. I thought the prison I had made was perfect. But their dragons were the conduit through which they spoke to dreaming minds.
Oh, is that all?
It says a lot about these talks that kill an archdemon is the easy part.
It will not be easy. But you are this world's only hope. I would not suggest this path if I did not believe you could succeed.
Oh, the god of lies believes in me.
Even with their dragons dead, the Evanuris are powerful and well protected. You will need to use my dagger, the one you recovered. It can pierce their enchantments and strike them down.
All right. Kill the archdemons, then use the dagger to take down the gods.
Oh yeah, simple.
Even a single opportunity to strike the Evanuris down will be rare, fleeting, and costly. You will not have another chance to catch them unawares. When you strike, you must be fully prepared.
Awesome. Could never be simple. Ooh. Ooh. Destination available. Okay, Miss Bellara and Harding want to talk. Get that out of the way. What do you want, Bellara? Oh, who's that?
Say.
Who created you?
She fixed
I
it.
cannot say.
What can you say?
I cannot say.
Right. Deserve that.
Got the archive spirit working, I see.
Rook, you're here. And I did, sort of. A little bit. It appears, but it won't tell me anything.
You simply ask the wrong questions. A common affliction of the weak-minded.
Ew.
Also that. It's kind of mean.
Insult it back. Little brat.
Just insult it right back. Assuming you know how to insult a spirit?
I've never thought about it. How would you do that? Emmerich might know.
Oh, true.
That is an idea. Syrian learned a lot, taught me a lot about these archives. They have, well, not thoughts like us, but sort of pathways, I guess. They can only respond to specific questions worded in specific ways. So, if you're powerful, like almost God-level powerful, how would you talk to someone you see as lesser?
Can't say that word right now. Condescendingly. Condescendingly. There we go. It seems.
Really condescendingly, based on experience so far.
Right! You wouldn't ask questions, you'd tell them what to do, so let's try that. Archive, tell me who built you.
One of the greatest of Elvenar, a steward of her glory. Truly, I was blessed to bathe in his warmth. Anaris built me, and to him I shall someday return.
You mean the Forgotten One?
I cannot say.
Good point. That was us.
That name, Anaris.
Anaris. I know I've heard that name before.
Yeah, a Forgotten One. Remember the nursery rhymes? Don't speak their names or they'll come for you. Unlike our so-called good gods, which, well, we saw what happened there. So who knows what they really were? The Forgotten Ones. They used to say Solas was one, so best case scenario, like him. Worst case, well, you heard it talk.
Right. So this thing's dangerous if it belonged to one of them.
Could be, but still important and invaluable. Everything Anaris knew, this thing knows, and my people deserve to know. If I can get it to tell me.
Ask about Solas.
Archive. Tell me about the Dreadwolf.
An ideologue and a fool who will soon pay the price.
Wow.
When Anaris dispatches the Evanuris, he will spare a thought for Fen'Harel.
Ask about the Evanuris.
Archive. Tell me about the Evanuris.
Oh, Evanuris.
A group
Sorry.
of cowards hiding behind their more powerful magic and superior numbers. Their jealousy of Anaris was palpable. Their war is unending. But Anaris will prevail.
Good luck, Bellara.
Have fun with the condescending spirit.
I'll try. Could be worse, I guess.
Worse, like the wound of betrayal Lord Anaris suffered. Soon he will cast down the oppressors and take his rightful place.
What a shame I can't stay longer. Good luck.
Appreciate the support.
Anytime, Bellara. Okay, now let's go talk to Harding. Hey, girly pop.
Any luck tracking down your mystery friend?
The Shaper didn't like me asking about Shaper Valta, or harassing people with talk of dwarven magic.
Should have done more than talk.
Wish we had time to head down there and show them what you can do.
I don't think that would have
Probably not, but you know, it would have been
Think how
fun.
satisfying it would be.
Yeah. What's satisfying about being thrown in a deep-rotted prison?
What?
Orzammar takes its heritage very seriously.
So, what now?
I was thinking, the voice said look to those closest to the stone. What if she never meant Orzammar?
Eh?
There's another great Tig, the original capital of the dwarves, Kal-Sharok. It was lost during the first blight, and its people survived in isolation for hundreds of years. They re-emerged, some 20 years ago?
And you think they're close to the stone?
Orzammar can't help. What have I got to lose?
What if Orzammar is lying?
Are you sure Orzammar isn't hiding something?
Pressing them for information would be tricky. I could anger someone important. If Kal-Sharok doesn't turn out, I can go back to poking at Orzammar. But not before then.
Let's talk about Kal-Sharok.
I'm curious about Kal-Sharok's isolation.
The dwarves took heavy losses during the first blight. To stop the Darkspawn from overrunning them, they closed off passages in the deep roads. Those that could retreated to Orzammar. Kal-Sharok was lost. They abandoned the city and its people, sealed them away with the Darkspawn.
Awful.
There must have been another way. What they did was monstrous.
Can you imagine being trapped, knowing death was coming?
But they didn't die. The rumors...
That the dwarves of Kal-Sharok had to change to survive? No one's really sure what that means exactly.
When we find them, you can ask.
What do we do?
How do we get in touch with these Kal-Sharok dwarves?
Already working on it. You don't spend 10 years in the Inquisition without making contacts. I should have a meeting set up by the time we're ready to leave.
Sorry. I was looking at her shoes. I really wonder if clogs, like traditional clogs, are even comfy at all. Oh, saved. Hee. Okay, let's see if anyone else wants to talk. Ooh. Is that Emmerich? I think Emmerich wants to talk. Do you have a quest for me?
Rook, interested in visiting the Memorial Gardens?
What are you up to?
I must tend to some rites in the necropolis. I'd like to show you its more peaceful side.
Hell yeah. Alright, we're gonna end the video there today. Please consider liking the video and subscribing. I would really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!